YouTube, what's happening? It is Monday, September 15th. We're talking baseball, and it's Monday, so it's a shorter slate than usual. We only have 9 games today, so we're going to break these 9 games down. You see them all before you. Spreadsheet props, what we do every day around here. You know this by now. Let me go ahead and talk about yesterday, because yesterday was a good day overall. So we had Philly get absolutely beat down. That was weird, but whatever. You see Carlos didn't do anything, but then some of the plays actually ended up doing all right overall. Crochet had 1,000 strikeouts, good stuff. Nico hit the HRR. Moreno didn't even play. He got the day off, so what can you do there? Mookie hit the HRR, and then also in Patreon, I hit like 20 live bets. It was beautiful. Just a day of just bang, 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 live betting. Beautiful stuff overall. If you want to see that, come check out Patreon. It's there. You can just join and just see the chat. Everybody's putting the live plays in there. It's fun. Other than that, it was a good day overall. Cannot complain. If you want the plays typed out for every single sport, or you want access to the spreadsheets, so you can do your own research, or just a typed out list, or join the chat. Either way, go check out the HQ. Simple as that. So enough of that. We have our 9 games. This will be a much quicker video than usual. So let's go ahead and jump to that first game right now. Okay, so overall, yesterday was good. Mondays are a little weird. Not as weird as Sundays, but Sunday worked out well. So let's see if Monday does well too. So first game is going to be, there's no day games. It's 6:40 is the earliest game. Man, I was hoping to be like a 2-3 o'clock Eastern game. So I'm upset now. Whatever. We move on. Pittsburgh, Chicago is our first game. You can see here we got the Cubs, slight favor. 8 is our total. We go to the sheets. We look over here, and Pittsburgh forgot how to play baseball. They're 2-8. They lost their last game. Chicago's this. You see the numbers, everything there. Bats are leading Chicago. Clear as day. Obviously, you see that. Let's pop over here to a ye old props and see what outlier. Link in the pinned comment. Go get you a week for free for every sport up here. Let's see what they have popping up here. So that's HR. Let's do pitchers and change to this one. And we got James Italian going up against Braxton Ashcraft. So Pittsburgh's 25th in strikeouts. So we do need to look at Italian strikeouts. Don't love it since there's a 0 next to it, but we still got to look at it by law. You know how it works around here. You know the law. So, and then we pull up Ashcraft because all we have are strikeouts. Weird. But still, Italian strikeouts is not good. We're not going to take that. Absolutely not. And then his earned runs have been really good, except for this game where he gave up 8 to the Cardinals. Damn, that's a lot. What about you? Why can't we see earned runs? I don't like that. You trying to hide information from me. I ain't playing that. Let's go over here and take a look at ESPN. Show me some stats. Come on down. There we go. You see his last 5 games. He didn't start. Bullpen. Earned runs. He's given up 3 earned runs in his last 5 outings in like 21 innings. That's amazing. That's really good. So, all right, Mr. Ashcraft, you're actually pretty damn good. So, what I see is both pitchers pitching quite well, even though they're not showing here. Pittsburgh's bats are not great. Let's go matchup. I'm still leaning Cubs, but not that much. To the point where I don't even know if I want to take this game. Bullpen, down. Ashcraft, we got a bunch of zeros. We got a 2 for 2, 1 for 3, a lot of nothing on here. Versus righties, see how the Cubs have been. Pittsburgh versus righties, and then Italian versus Pittsburgh. We got a home run for Reynolds. We got some high numbers. We got 444, 9 at bats. That's 4 for 9. We got a 313 and 16 at bats for Pham. McCutcheon's 250. How is Cruz 0 for 13? How? 0.071 OPS. Amazing numbers. Amazing. Cruz, what are you doing? You're supposed to beat him, and you're just not. Oh my God, it's terrible. Let's go look at HR because I don't know what I want to do here. So let's change this up. Anybody good? I know Cruz ain't on this list. He better not be. Horowitz is here with a 1.5. We got Triolo with a 1.5. We got Swanson with a 1.5. We got Moises with a 1.5. And Nico, again, we took Nico yesterday. Beautiful stuff. We might take him again because Nico has been raking here in the last several games. So Horowitz, 2.6 and 2.1. Not bad, but we can do better. We can do better. Triolo's at 2.6 and 1.8. Again, we can do better. Swanson, 2.218. I'd rather take the Pittsburgh guys. Moises, 3.4. Now, he's only played in this many games. This is whole season right here. So his last 5 games have been pretty on point. Now, given May, big break, then just 7:30, then 9, 12, 13, 14. So 3 games is really his streak because you can't really count stuff from his last 2. That was 2 months ago and 4 months ago. Can't use that. Not enough for me. Nico's the one though. 3, 6, and 3. Look at that. I almost just want to take Nico for 140 at 1.5 and just call it a day right here. Because what else do I want to take here? The Cubs? No. Both pitchers seem good, but he's raking. I'm going to take the hottest hand, which is going to be Nico. Let's go for that. So NICO over 1.5 HR. That's the play on the list. We're moving on. Next. All right, let's move on to game number 2. Let me close that out right quick. There we go. Game 2 is going to be Washington hosting the Bravos. And we have Atlanta as a 150 favorite. 9 is our total. Spreadsheet loaded. And Braves, just like Pittsburgh, kind of forgot how to play baseball. At least they're not striking out a ton. That's the only good thing for them. So they 4-6. They won their last game. Washington's bats have been pretty hot overall. They are average strikeouts. We don't care about that. We go to the props. Load them up. Get rid of you and you. Change you over to the Braves game. And we see we got Strider going up against Mitchell Parker. Mitchell Parker gives up earned runs. Well, maybe. It's only 60%. Let's look at them both. We don't care about strikeouts. Neither one's red. So Parker, he was giving runs. Last 2 games, only 2. That's good for him. Good. It was Miami all the time, so it's not really scary offense. So 3-6 in his last 5. We come over to Strider. He's at 4-2 in his last 5. So that comes up to a 7-8. Our total sitting at 9. The wind's only 5 miles an hour. Don't care about that. Let's go matchup. I'm leaning over as it is already. Washington's bats are good enough. And then Atlanta has the talent on the team where they can pop off anytime. We know this. So there's your bullpens. Come on down. Parker versus anybody teeing off on the man. Let's see. Nothing. There's a home run, but nothing really here. Let's go lefties. Kind of average. Washington versus righties. And then Strider versus... there's a home run for Cruz, 2 home runs for Garcia, and 15 at bats on a 400 average. Somebody really likes facing Mr. Strider, clearly. So you see there is some more data there. So don't love anything so far. Nothing's really jumping out like, yeah, that's the play I want. So let's go check the HR front. I know there's going to be a handful of people here. So what do we have here? We have Hassel again. Dudes have been hanging out here, and then Josh Bell, and then Profar. All right, not bad. Hassel 1-8, not the best. Don't love that. I had an over last time. That ain't good. Let's see. Josh Bell also had an over. That ain't good. Ooh, Josh Bell. Don't do this. That's disgusting. That's an island. We don't want that. Profar is at 2 and 1-8. Okay, all 3 look bad. To the point where I don't really love this one. To the point where I lean Washington. I lean the over. But this is kind of trash, so we're just going to pass. Move on. Next. All right, moving on. Game 3 is going to be Tampa hosting Toronto. All right, a new matchup for us. And we got Toronto slight favorite, 8.5 total. Spreadsheet load them up, and we can see only 79 degrees. Look at that, cooling off a little bit here in Florida. Love that. Toronto's bats are not cooling off. They're quite hot still, top 3 in most categories that you care about offensively. Tampa is, well, struggling to score. So yeah, we lean Toronto here, obviously. We pop over here. We go look at the information. Who's pitching in this bad boy? Change that to this and this to this. Why do I have no props? What? Oh, that's why I don't have any props. Let me show you why. Let me click over here on the schedule. Tampa doesn't know who they're pitching, and then Toronto's sending out Trey Savage. I don't know how you say that, but here, I got to hold up. Game log, he don't have any. Stats, splits, he ain't got none. So you know what this is? This is a major league debut. Yes, and he's on the road. Oh, even better. And he's at this ballpark? One of the 2 minor league parks being utilized this season, and a major league debut against Toronto, which has some couple dudes that got some pop in their bat. Over, because on the other side of it, we don't know who's going out there for Tampa, which it could be another debut. It could be a minor leaguer. It could be a dude coming back from injury. Anywho, we like to fade all 3 of those if possible. So, and Toronto's bat's doing quite well. So we're going over for sure. Let's go look and see if there's an HR we'd like to, just because. Let's look. And we have very few. We have Simpson, we have Clement, and we have Mr. Springer, Mr. George. And we got a 3-2 and a 1-8. Not good. Not good. Clement is at 2-8 and 2-4. You can see he's about to last 10. And then lastly, we got Mr. George at 3 and 2-7, obviously doing big things. So I think I'm going to stick with my logic here. We're going to trust this. Our total's sitting over here at a nice lovely 8.5. That's what I'm going to take. Next. All right, let's move on to game 4. It's going to be Chicago, the White Sox, hosting the Baltimore Orioles. And that is a hot dog game. You'll see in a second. That's a lot of mustard and ketchup. A lot of ketchup. Let's see. Come on down. It is 128 Baltimore with an 8 total. Spreadsheet. You see, look at all the red. That's a lot of red. Probably too much red. Strikeouts are red. Everything's red. Not good. Props. School Lucas pitching because I can't mess with that one. That is disgusting. All right. We got Schomburg going against Kyle Bradish, and we got to look at strikeouts for both of them because both teams are garbage at swinging the bats right now. So that's earned runs. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Just give me strikeouts here. Give me strikeouts here. They're both 5.5, which is kind of interesting. So Mr. Badadish at 9, 10. See, he can strike dudes out, and then he's very close. His baseline seems to be down here. I already like over 5.5. I can tell you right now. Plus 129. I will chase that juice out. Absolutely. I will squeeze the juice. It's been working out. Last week, we've been taking very high odds. We're going against ourselves so we can try to get some juice. They've been working out quite well, actually. We've had pretty mostly green days this past week. So there's been 1 or 2 red days, obviously, as there is in betting, but most of the time it's green. And it's because of odds like this. Beautiful stuff. And then we got Burke. I don't like Burke as much. See the difference in here? This line, you see the 3, it comes down to a 5.4 average on a 5.5. I don't love that, but I had to show he is at a 6.8 average. I do like that. And Chicago is striking out 22nd at 9.1. So we'll take him for strikeouts almost certainly. Let's go look at matchups to see history and all that fun stuff. Bullpen, cool. Burke versus, there you go. There's not much data there. Versus righties, see how Baltimore is. And then we go Chicago versus righties. You can see that. And then Bradish versus Chicago. Over 7 on the screen. Very high strikeouts. Beautiful stuff. Bradish is the play. And then lastly, let's check out HR. Since we're here, might as well peek around the corner and see. We got Sosa, we got Meadroth, we got Jackson, we got Michael A. Taylor, and that's all we got. So could be the White Sox today too. Interesting. 2 and 2-3, not bad. Meadroth's at 2-2 and 2-3, not bad but not great. And then 2 and 2-3 again, not good, not great. And then lastly 2 and 1-5. Yeah. Bradish our play. Strikeouts next. All right, slide from Chicago. We're going to Minnesota, hosting the Yankees. Currently, we have Yankees 176. 9 is our total. We go spreadsheet. We look over. Yankees striking out a good bit. Obviously, this got shut down by Crochet a little bit. Judge did get a home run. It seems like every time they play each other, Crochet gets 1,000 strikeouts, but yet he gives up a home run to Judge. It's weird. So we have the hits, not good. Everything. Minnesota's bats are doing good. No red on the entire screen for Minnesota, oddly enough. Weird. But hey, whatever. Let's move on. Let's see what the pitchers are. That matters more than anything. We know this. And we go Yankees Twins. And we see it is Simeon Woods Richardson going up against Carlos Rodon. So, Woods Richardson's not a strikeout, dude. We know this already. But we'll look at it because I know some of you might want to look at it. Rodon has not hit 7 strikeouts in the last 5 games. But we're still going to look at it because why not? I do like a good chuckle every now and then. Woods Richardson, wow, he had 7 one time. Look at you showing out. All right, 4-2 and a 4-5. You're a ground ball dude. We know this. But whatever, sure. Earned runs, 3-2 is not really good. Rodon strikeouts at 4-4. That's his average on strikeouts in the last 5. That ain't good. What have you been doing? Earned runs are good though, so you're just not focusing on strikeouts. You're focusing on getting outs. I guess that you can do that. Boring, but whatever. Matchup. Bullpen down. SWR, nothing really here. Yankees versus righties. Minnesota versus lefties. Rodon versus Minnesota. That's a lot of red, my guy. But there's not many at bats either. So there's a home run for Jeffers. This is a weird one. Like, Yankees obviously have more talent than Minnesota because Minnesota sold half their damn team. So let's go HR. Yeah, but yet Minnesota's playing better overall right now. But yet Yankees played last night, and then there's like the whole theory, like, oh, if they played Sunday Night Baseball, you want to fade them the next day and if they traveled, weird situation. So I might fade this game. You know, as I fade, I mean like leave it alone. So we got Mickey Gasper for a half. Who exactly? Judge at 2.5, and then another one, another half. What? And Judge is at what's Judge home runs? He's at 4 home runs in 4 games. Okay, 3 of the 4 games. So 4 and a 2.7 for Judge. Yeah, probably the play I would take if I took anything in this game, but nah. There's your sheet. Have fun. I'm passing on it. Next. All right, we already got 4 games left. We're flying through this today. Next one up is going to be St. Louis hosting the Reds. Where are we at? Right there. It's basically a pick 'em with an 8.5. Reds just got swept in their series. They lost 3. St. Louis won the game, their last game they played. Both teams can't hit the ball really. They're both below. They're not terrible. They're both just below average. So not something you want to see. If we have great pitching, which we could in this one, if we have great, amazing pitching, probably an under, maybe a nerfy, maybe. Let's see who we got pitching in this one, though. It matters. And we got Reds and Cardinals, and it's going to be Liberatore going up against Zach Littell. They're both pretty bad strikeouts, but not like they're below average in strikeouts. So Littell's at 24. Going with St. Louis, I guess we got to look at it by law. We have to look at it. It's red. So, and then since he's 19th, we're not looking at that. Sorry, don't care. So, anyways, Littell strikeouts, not good enough. Earned runs, what are you looking at? 2.8? What's your earned runs? 3? Okay, you're both kind of average, kind of below average as well. This whole game is just below average. That's all it is. Matchup, bullpen, probably both below average. Liberatore versus Cincy. There's your numbers. There's a few home runs here. We got lefties. How they do against lefties? Some okay, some bad. A lot of red though. A lot of red. St. Louis versus righties, and then Littell versus. We got a couple home runs. I don't like this. This game is just screaming mid. Like this game is screaming, leave me alone. Like don't touch me. Go away. So let's look at HR. See if anything pops up here. Sagase, Thomas, and let's see what you got. You're at a 3 and a 1.8. Again, not good. This game's kind of cheeks. Keep it real. Just because there's 9 games don't mean we got to bet every game. So I don't like this game. Do you like it? You can play it. Have fun. I wish you the best because I'm moving on next. All right, 3 games left. We're moving on to Houston now. They're hosting Texas. And we see that currently Houston's a slight favorite. 8.5 is our totes. We come over the spreadsheet. We look at the numbers. Houston, very mid. Texas, below average. In some areas, good at not striking out. Houston is striking out. So let's see what we have. Let's go over here to the props. Take a look at the pitchers. Get rid of you and change you to you. And we have Leiter going up against Jason Alexander. Leiter strikeouts could be a play against Houston. Absolutely, because Jack is very good. We know this. Alexander's not bad himself. We'll actually look at him too. Why not? So Jack, yeah, 6.8 on a 5.5. This is the exact same setup as Bradish from Baltimore. Same thing. We have high peaks. We have a nice consistent baseline. You see, he's around 5 and he pops. That's what we want. That's good stuff. And we have a team in Houston who's at 9.4, which is 23rd in strikeouts. That's what we look for. Things like that. Yes, during the year, their average is this, but lately, this is why I split the columns up. I want to know how you do at home, the whole season, and last 10 because it's a long ass season. They played 162 games. I don't care what you did back in April. I care what you did last week. So that's what matters to me, and it works out good. So Jack Leiter's probably going to be a play. We'll take a look a little deeper here in a second. Alexander, 5.2 on a 4.5. You could even take Alexander. He does have some pop himself, but Texas is 8th in strikeouts, so we're not going to do that. Earned runs, he's been not bad at all. Jack, what's your earned runs looking at, buddy? 2, I can work with that. Matchups, bullpen, come on down. We got Jason Alexander, we got nothing versus the righties. You see how Texas does. Houston versus righties, and then Jack versus. We have a couple home runs. That's fine. Strikeout numbers, a little low, but there's not many at bats to work with here, so I'm still going to take it because he's pitching really well right now, and Houston's striking out a bunch right now. So let's go look at HRR and change to see if anyone's really popping off. Okay, we got some. We got Diaz, we got Josh Smith, and, well, that's it. A lot of hits, though. A lot of hits. 3.2 and 2.7. Diaz is doing quite well. And then Josh Smith is at 2.4 and 1.5. No, not good. So the play we will take is going to be Jack to hit the over. Oh, nope. Over. Yeah, there it is again. Look, plus 145. We are chasing. We're going to squeeze and try to get as much juice as we can out of it. Because why the hell not? 5.5, I'm down. If it misses, it misses. So it's only 1%. That's what we do around here. So we're taking Jack. Strikeouts next. All right, 2 games left. We got San Fran and Arizona now. Change this up. Come on down. Arizona, slight favorite at home. 9.5 is our total. Spreadsheet. We load and see both teams top 8 offense. So automatically we're looking at over. We're thinking about that because they're scoring runs, they're getting on base, they're getting hits, RBIs. It's all working. They're both getting on base via walks too, which is great, even better. So I do like the over here. It's 9.5 for a reason. It's plus 110, which I do like as well. So let's go look at the props, see if our pitchers are below average. Please be below average. I would love a nice over in this one. Kaiway Tang going up against Zach Gone. Okay, earned runs for both. Let's see what they've been up to because I don't know. Tang is at 3.8 in his 5 starts or last 5 starts. So we don't. Yeah, he's giving up runs. That's good. That's good. What about Gone? 1.8. Zach's been pretty good, but his last game he got popped for 5 against San Francisco. So yeah, that works out nicely. We can work with that matchup. Bullpen, cool. Come on down. Gone versus. There's a lot of success here for Arizona. So I mean San Fran. There's a success for San Fran here. So yeah, that we can work with this. Yeah, we absolutely can work with this. A lot of green against righties. San Fran loves them some righties. They hate lefties. And Arizona versus righties and Tang, no, there's no data. A couple of bats here and there. So crazy. Let's go look at HR. Over's a play. I mean, what are we doing here? I already know what I want. We got Bailey. We got Tim Tawa. Who the hell's that? Perdomo and then Moreno. Okay. Let's see what we got. There's your stuff. In last 10, we have 3-3. And then we get Tim Tala randomly. Okay, whatever. Sure. Perdomo's at 3-2-4. Sweet. And then Moreno's at 4-2-3. Moreno's still doing work. Now, Moreno had the day off yesterday. I had him on the sheets. They gave him a day off. Is that day off going to mess with his streak? I'm a little concerned by that. I want to know, but that's why we're just going to take the over instead. So you see the spreadsheet. You see the numbers. We go to the game lines. We see the over 9.5 plus 110. Beautiful stuff. Over next. Our last game is going to be Phillies and Dodgers. Obviously, that's a fun little series based on the teams. And we got Dodgers. Oh, they're so close to being a dog. So close because it's, man, 8.5. Let's go over here, spreadsheet. Let's load them up. Let's see what we got. It is, again, even hotter offenses. Over under is 8.5. Are you kidding me? Look at the teams. They're two teams that are just crazy hot offensively. Huh. They're combining for 11.8 on 8.5. Already taking the over no matter what. Already. Who's going to pitch in this one? Like, I don't even care who's pitching. It could be Ohtani and somebody else. I don't care. Let's see. It's Sheehan versus Suarez. Yeah, I'm fine with 2 overs. Another over. Thank you. Over. Nobody's striking out either, which is awesome. Good stuff. So let's look. Sheehan's at 2.4. That's cool. Suarez is at 0.6. I don't even care. I don't care because, yeah, you see, yeah, he's been pretty nasty, but there has been games he gets popped, and you're going against Dodgers who are top 5 in offense as well. Show me, buddy, show me. And you're on the road. That matters a lot. So bullpen, come on down. Sheehan versus, there you go, righties. You can see how they do. Dodgers versus lefties, they do quite well. And Suarez, historically, the Dodgers seem to tee off on him a little bit. So you can see the numbers there. A couple home runs for Mookie. So yeah, good stuff indeed. All right, this is another over. That's all this is. Easy peasy. Let's see. Look at all the green on the HR. My God, there's so much. All right, let's go find how many HRs do we have in this one. We have Kepler at half. No. Rojas 1. Teoscar 2. Bader 3. Otto Kemp 4. Mookie 5. Ohtani 6. Schwarber 7. And then some more halves. Damn. All right, let's look at all of them. I know you want to see them. 2-4 and 2-4 for Rojas. Pretty good. See Hernandez 4.8 because he's been raking here recently. And then obviously before that, he had a stretch of nothing. So, but still, if you go by the last 5, amazing. 3-4 and 3-6, obviously doing great. He finally missed yesterday. Finally. Otto Kemp 3-4 and 2-1. That's an island, but still not bad. Mookie is 5-2 and 4-2. I mean, Mookie's hottest dude. Hell, I mean, come on now. Over. Ohtani's at 3-2 and 2-6. Over. Schwarber's at 3 and 2-6. Over. That's a lot of people. What's it? 8.5? Yeah. I don't care. Someone's going to pop on some of it. That's all I know. 8.5. We're done. Done data. So back to the schedule. Get rid of you and change it back to you. So that's Monday's schedule. We're done. Let's go to a Tuesday in it. There we go. That's the games for tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Like always, we'll break these games down. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Check out Outlier. Go get your week for free. Check out the HQ. Come join the Patreon chat at night. Live betting like crazy, and like hit like 20 of them yesterday. Not just me, other people too. So it's fun. So ask anybody who's been in it. It's good stuff. So, or if you want the list typed out, or you just want spreadsheets, it's all there. So other than that, appreciate being here. Subscribe if you haven't. Why haven't you? I appreciate that, and I'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday for more baseball. Peace.